Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome to the 19th annual Central Mechanic Arts basketball game. Here assisting me today is my esteemed colleague, Mr. Stanley Frelix, to my right. Actually, in today's game, we have a first. We have the first annual Central Mechanics women's basketball game. Looks like a pretty good turnout with the women this year, so we expect an exciting game for you this year.
That women's game's going to be a good game this year. You got people representing Mechanic Arts, Como Parks, Central High School, and did we stick anybody in from Highland this year for the ladies or not?
Well, actually, the first game that we had today was the Youth All-Star game. It was a pretty interesting game, 51-43. The white All-Star team beat the blue All-Star team.
Yeah, we had a good game there with those little guys there. You know, it's good to see the youth get out and participate, and it was a really good game, pretty much down to the wire there. A little bit of a point spread at the end, but they did a good job overall.
They did. And as I'm watching the women's warm-up for this game, it looks like the Central squad has a little bit more, how would you say, woman power than the Mechanic Arts team. It was almost like 2-1 in participants out here. But hopefully we'll see a great game today with the women, and I'm looking forward to calling it.
Oh yeah, I think we're going to have a good game, good hoops. Hope everyone's out, and hope more people come out and able to join in the festivities here, because it's going to be a good game.
I know one thing, it's kind of loud here today, and it's not from the fans.
All right, well, hopefully eventually the crowd will be louder than the music.
Well, I hope so. Well, as the clock ticks down, we're down under a minute. We'll be starting the introduction soon, and we hope you enjoyed today's game. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2010 Central Mechanic Arts Alumni Association game. Our game today features the women's teams from St. Paul Central and Mechanic Arts. This is the first this year. It should be an exciting game. Stanley, you got anything to add to that?
Hey, nothing but enjoy the action, and as the ladies take the court, we got Central versus Mechanics here, and I think we're off to a good game here. Or we will be as soon as we get off to the game.
Starting lineups here coming up. They are playing 8-minute quarters, I see. That's how they have the clock set up. Introductions.
I think if I was out on the court, we'd have to play 2-minute quarters. I might be able to last that long. I don't know. 1 or 2 trips up and down that court, and call in the paramedics.
Welcome everybody. Okay. Thank you for coming out to this first annual Central versus Mechanic Arts women's basketball. Everybody put your hands together. This is a treat, folks. This is going to be a treat.
All right, this is our first
announcing for the St. Paul Central women's basketball.
What's up? What's up?
All right, we got backup here. We got backup. How's it going, Odell?
Oh, I'm blessed, my brother, blessed.
For Mechanic Arts.
You made it out here for our first annual Mechanic Arts versus Central Women's Alumni game.
And I'm stuck in the dilemma being a Mechanic Arts graduate, but my daughter's playing for St. Paul Central, so I got my black pants on and my blue shirt. I'm good to go.
All right, looks like we'll be all set for that one.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a good one. Hopefully it'll be a good one. I'm sitting up there looking at the personnel, and yeah, we got ball players on both sides. We'll see who's in the best shape. That's about the size of it.
All right, well, either way, I think we're going to have a real good game. These ladies look like they're ready to play. They look like they put on their serious shirts.
They got their game faces on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. They're not taking this as just a game, believe it. They're playing for just as much pride as the guys do.
Oh, the guys play for pride? I didn't know that. I thought it was just to have fun.
Well, if you're from Central, me being a mechanic arts graduate, you're playing for fun because you expect mechanic arts to win.
Oh, did you hear that? They expect them to win. We'll see what happens this year.
That's why we show up to play the game, because nobody knows until that final buzzer.
True that, true that.
All right. On the
was,
final buzzer, we're sure Central's going to be on top, but we'll let mechanics participate.
Yeah, that lone serious commentary was from their ex-coach, Mr. Odell Johnson. He hasn't coached for him in like 5 years because of extenuating circumstances, but we won't go down that road. But we'd like to see a good game between the men's teams for Mechanics and Central. Go Minutemen.
And I'm sure it will be. On behalf of Mechanic Arts, I would like to welcome everybody listening in, and with the understanding that the two commentators that you have with you, unfortunately, they're haters from St. Paul Central. I'm out of here.
See ya.
Thank you, Odell.
Graduating from Valerie Littles is 1981. Number 5, Valerie Butler. Wearing number 3, playing with Mechanic Arts, wearing number 10 now. Latoya Poole.
Okay, Paul's Butler on there, other team.
She's wearing number 3, but she's going to be playing as number 7. Who else I got for Mechanic Arts down there? Wearing number 10. Playing for Mechanic Arts. Her name, Selena Patterson, graduated in 1979. All right. We got Deb, graduating from Como, 1962. Deb Williams. And we also have Tammy Curtis, graduating from Como Park, number 4. And now for the St. Paul Central women's team. Put your hands together, graduating in 2009. Wearing number 25, Jasmine Conley.
Yeah, I got him, Butler and Poole.
Wearing number 53, graduating in 1983, Felicia Fifi Choir.
Peterson's over here now, I'm Mechanic.
Graduated from St. Paul Central in 1988, Molina Faber. Wearing number 44, graduating in 1982, Colleen Jackson, Halen Jackson. Wearing number 56, graduating in 1981, Michelle Kennedy. Wearing number 434, graduating in 1984, giving me a hard time. Audrey Neal Johnson. Graduating, wearing number 12, graduating in 2008, Tamara Haynes. Wearing number 1, graduating in 85, Jennifer Allen Holmes. Wearing number 23, Teresa Lloyd Howard, graduated in 1992. Wearing number 42, God's help. Wearing, graduated in 1984, Amber Neal. Wearing number 57, graduating in 1985, Sarah Gustafson. Wearing number 16, graduating in 1985, Angie Shepard. Wearing number 6, graduating in 1985, Leslie Walker. Wearing number 20, graduating in 2009.
2009?
Fighting
She just graduated.
Diana Johnson.
2009?
Damn, that ain't fair.
Wearing number 52.
She played on the undefeated team.
2007. Sarah Bond. And our honorary member here who would like to play in, what year did you graduate, Lori? Graduating in 1982-3. Lori Brown. And now we're ready for showtime. Announcing our starters for today's game, starting with St. Paul Central, wearing number 44, KK Jackson. Starting for Mechanic Arts, wearing number 4, wearing number 4, Viola White. Okay, starting for St. Paul Central, Michelle Jefferson. Starting for Mechanic Arts, Jessica Williams. Starting for St. Paul Central, Audrey Neal Johnson. Starting for Mechanic Arts, Michelle Leonard. Starting for St. Paul Central, Amber Neal. Starting for Mechanic Arts, Olitha Curtis. Starting for St. Paul Central, Lori Brown. And our all-star player from way back in the day, I'm looking at her. I hope she's up to a day's challenge. Starting from Mechanic Arts, Michaeline Shelton. Let's get ready to rumble.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the tip-off for today's game, our first annual women's game.
Showtime.
And the tip is controlled by Central. Jackson, the shot. Out of bounds to the trainers. Curtis inbounds. And Williams brings it up. Kicks it out to White. White is for an open person. Back to Leonard. Curtis with the drive, and she's blocked by Brown. Pretty good defense there by Central. Up the back. Neal inside with the pass, but it's not connected. It's Williams with the three.
Got a rebound by Mechanics.
Another shot.
And got a block under the basket and hit the jump ball.
They're pretty aggressive out there. All right, Williams is inbounding it for Mechanic Arts. Kicks it out to Leonard.
All righty, means that next one, arrow is to the Central side. Another air ball here, rebound by Central. We're bringing it up court.
Here's our first points of the game.
We got
Lori
Central
Brown,
out in front
55.
by 2 here. Mechanics bringing the ball up, crossing the center line here. Pass off to Williams. Cross court.
Shoots it in the
Got it down low. Pass underneath is stolen by Central. We have Amber Neal bringing it up court. Another shot by Central. Rebound and out of bounds to Mechanics. Okay, Mechanics inbounds the ball. We're coming down court. Got a shot, rebound, and rebound by Mechanic Arts. Shot again, off the rim, Central rebound.
Women aren't shy about putting up the threes.
Ball pushed up court by Central, and we have a shot. Rebound and shot again, and puts it back in.
Brown
Put back by Lori Brown. Shot first by Kayleen Jackson. Rebound and put back by Jessica Williams.
Player down.
Okay. We got our first injury and our first sub here. Going off court on their own power here.
Butler in for subbing for Leonard.
And Central tips it back out and recovers the ball.
There's a steal by Williams. Long pass.
Got Central rebounds. Ball pushed up court. Can we stop it? Yes, we did.
Way to run that down, lady. Jackson with the shot. She's off.
Rebound by Mechanics. Central steals, lays it up. Mechanic rebounds, and we tied up for a jump ball. The arrow is to the Central side, so Central will inbound the ball.
Not a lot of scoring today, but it serves a lot of action.
Lori Brown will inbound the ball for Central. Ball is inbound.
Williams with
and
the steal.
it's stolen by Williams, a Mechanic Arts. She pushes the ball up court. Pass in and shot and rebound by Central.
And the Trainers are 0 for 6 from the field.
Shot by Butler and rebound by Central. Bringing up court is Amber Neal. She shoots off the rim. Mechanic rebounds out to Williams. It's a fast break and she misses and gets her own rebounds. Passes out to Butler.
Shut with her own rebound.
Butler waits for the team to catch up here, and we're going to set up a play. Pass in to the paint. And knocked away by Central. Mechanics rebounds the almost steal. Shot by Shelton and out of bounds, and Central ball. We're going to have a substitution. And we have number 50 checking in for Central, which is Melina Favors.
On the floor for Central, they got Amber Neal, Audrey Johnson, Melina Favors, Lori Brown, and Kaylin
with a
Jackson
shot by
with his
Kaylin
last
Jackson
shot.
and rebound by Mechanics. They push it up to the hoop.
Nice
Pass
pass,
back,
nice
intercepted
pass.
by Central. Pass down court, and it might be too long. Mechanic intercepts it and brings it back down court. Central defends, we're in the paint. It's up, and another shot by Mechanics. Stolen by Mechanics. Williams takes it out, sets it up to Butler.
Williams is all by herself.
Yes, no, she missed another one.
So good.
Poole is wearing number 3 for Mechanic Arts.
You know, these girls haven't ran like this in years, and it's showing. A lot of them out there sucking air. Long 3 by
Rebound by Mechanics out to Williams. She brings it up court and passes to Toya. Passes out to Butler. Butler passes court.
They get on the board at 2:03.
They still got it.
A big shot. Right, Deborah Williams.
2 or 3 points.
Humble Park.
We got subs coming in now.
Subs. It was a 3. That was a 3. Give that 3 down there to
Okay, we got
there you
Audrey Johnson is out. And Sasha Barnes is in.
You know, they had finally hit one of them shots.
It was a 3-pointer, so it was a real good shot. Score now 4-3. Mechanics deciding who's going to bring the ball up. Williams brings the ball up, passes the Poole.
Oh! Peterson with the big 3 to take the lead 6-4 at 1:30 after the first period. All right, they're starting to settle in right now. I think they'll slow down and take better shots. Be a good game.
Central puts it up. It's rebounded by Poole by Mechanic Arts. She brings it up the court, cross court. Pass into
There's a charge there on Poole.
St. Paul Central with the ball.
and a charge by Poole. Before that, we had a shot by Peterson. The rebound was by Poole, and then she charged. We have a sub coming in. We have Brown out, and we have Damara Haynes is in. Okay, with Barnes in the corner with a shot. Rebound by Mechanics. Stolen by Central. Steal by Neal. And we drive to the basket, and it's rejected. With a block by Peterson.
Poole with the rebound. Here come the trainers, lady trainers.
There's a shot by Neal, rebound by Poole. We got a 2-shot foul here. Toya Poole to the free throw line. She will be shooting 2. Shots up, and it's good. Score is now
The trainers pad their lead
7-4.
to 3 points, 7-6. 10.4 seconds left in the quarter. Mass substitution by St. Paul Central.
And we have Amber Neal is out. And Kayleen Jackson is back in.
Lane violation.
Lane violation on Mechanic Arts. Turns the ball over to Central. Will inbound under the basket.
If you're here in the house for St. Paul Central, make some noise.
Jackson brings the ball up court.
If you're here in the house, make some noise.
And Central's got some good movement and a shot. And
that's the end of the first quarter.
But St. Paul Minutemen 4, Mechanic Arts Trainers 7.
We'd like to thank the sponsors that help make this all possible. Awards by Hannon, Booker Construction, Willis Liquor with Frelix,
like to take this time to announce some of the sponsors here. We got awards Hammond Incorporated, Booker Construction, Banquets by Carolyn, Coolidge Trucking Systems, Computer Network Problems, General Mills, Golden Time Coffee Cafe, Hamlin Cleaners, Hamlin Decorating Center, John Swain, sorry about that, Johnny Baby's Bar, LetterTech, Minnesota Vikings, MyRecruiters.com, New York Black Yankees, and Keo D. Walker, Radisson Hotel and Conference Centers. And we're about to inbound the ball. We got Leonard from Mechanic Arts to inbound the ball. He inbounds the ball to Peterson. Also in this game, we have Aletha Curtis, 25, is in the game now. Central intercepts the ball.
Good by Kay Johnson of Central. Good pass. Audrey Johnson misses the layup.
Mechanic rebound.
Here come the Lady Trainers.
Puts it down.
Good block by Johnson on Michaeline Sheldon. But she gets her own rebound and scores. They're in the scoring drought.
Score is now 4-9. Mechanics leading. Central shoots and rebounds. We got a 2-shot foul coming up. Going to the free throw line is Damara Haynes. She'll be shooting 2.
You know, Central's got the firepower over there, but they're not playing as a team. Mechanic Arts is doing just enough to get the ball around to certain people, and they're converting their shots now.
Well, I think if they settle down here a little bit, I think they'll be doing a lot better.
Well, Central needs to go to the basket more and get to the free throw line. That's the way you want to get back in this game.
But in the meanwhile, Mechanics is taking full advantage of it.
Oh, nice shot.
It's a nice arch on the ball, but we did miss the shot there off the rim.
Damara Haynes with the miss. Shooting 2. Way to come back. Oh, it rolled off.
Rolled off and
it's like red ball. No, they gave it to Blue.
Okay, ball came off. Mechanics last, and Central will inbound the ball.
Oh, nice steal.
Nice steal by Peterson.
She's like, I'll try another one. Oh, cool. Peterson got the layup and missed his shot.
Okay, Johnson brings the ball up for Central. Almost threw it away, but the ball was saved. Central shoots and finally scores. It's been a while. Scores 6-9 in favor of Mechanic Arts. Mechanics brings the ball across the half court. Almost stolen by Central. Leonard recovers. Hands it off to Peterson. The ball is stolen by Central. Central's driving in a 2-on-1 break. A pass back, and Central scores. It is now 8-9. Mechanic leads by 1 point.
Back-to-back passes by the Minutemen, getting back in the game. They had went 6 minutes without scoring a penalty.
That's some good teamwork on that 2-on-1 break. Pass across to Leonard.
Oh, Michaeline finally hits that 3.
Shelton hits a 3-point from the right corner to put Mechanics back up by 4 points. And they gave Central the points. Central shoots their own 3 and misses. And we got traveling.
The clock is wrong. The clock is wrong. The score, oh, they fixed it. It's 12-8, 12-8.
Okay, that's the watchful eye of Odell Johnson again. Okay, now.
Again, we want to welcome everybody to the first annual.
Okay, can we get that clock started this time? There it goes.
St. Paul Central versus Mechanic Arts.
Central has the ball now. Score is 8-12 after that three-pointer. A bad pass across the center. Across the middle is intercepted by Toya Poole. A three-pointer shot by Williams. Rebound by Central. Little double dribble, but we don't mind. Ball is stolen by Mechanics. And the pass is blocked by Central, but knocked out of bounds by Mechanics.
Good pressure by Mechanics on that one. They turned it over, though, but they're hustling out there.
Seems both teams are doing real well of putting that 2-on-1 pressure on each other, on the ball handlers. Doing a pretty good job at that. There's a long three. Off the rim, rebound by Central. Stolen by Mechanics. Stolen back by Central.
Oh, nice turnaround shot by Brown. That's her 6th point today to lead off scores. 12-10 ball game.
Mechanic brings it across the center line and pass across court to Williams, from Williams. Curtis with the ball on the side. Curtis gets the ball stolen. Central drives the ball up, a 3-on-1 break. We got a pass back. And we got a layup, and we have a tied score. Layup by Brown here. Brown seems to be the person to go to here.
We got a tie game now. Central back in it.
Okay, Toya Poole bringing the ball up. Pass into the corner to Williams. Williams passes back to Poole.
Williams, a long three.
Long three, rebound by Central. Ball brought up, fast break.
Nice pass.
And we got a layup. Central takes the lead back. Score is 14-12 in favor of Central.
The Minutemen are starting to get, the Minute ladies are starting to get their cohesive together out there on the court.
Curtis shoots up a three, rebound by Central. Had a pass under the basket, but Central wasn't able to control it.
That's another set.
They pass it back, and we got another 2 points for Central.
Call a timeout here to regroup. Yeah, there's Coach Hicks calling the time and looking for a timeout.
Okay, Poole brings the ball up across half court. And we have a timeout by Mechanic Arts.
Well, Central's finally got their act together. They're rebounding, they're running the court, and they're passing the ball. They're looking pretty good now.
Yeah, not bad. They went on an 8-0 run there. Take the lead back and get ahead by 4 points.
But don't count the trainers out. They still got that Peterson, Poole, and Butler out there keeping them together.
For sure. This one is, like we said before the game started, it should go down to the wire. And the way it looks, whoever has the ball last just might win this game.
I think the equalizer in today's game would be who's going to run out of gas first. And it's starting to show on the trainers. You know, they're outmanned or outwomaned, how you want to say it, you know. But, and they got to stop Brown. They keep throwing it to her inside like that. She's automatic down there in the paint.
All right.
You know, they need to put a body on her. Just keep her away from the basket.
Oh, for sure.
Just put somebody behind her. That's all you got to do.
Okay, we got 3 minutes and 7 seconds to go. The ball's just been inbound. Williams to Poole, back to Williams, back to Poole. Over to the other Williams. Back to Williams, Williams to Williams, and back to Williams, and a three-pointer, and it's good. Sweet, 16-15.
Jessica Williams
was cut down to 1.
We got a score of St. Paul Central.
It's a 1-point game, 16-15.
Lori Brown gets the ball, double team, passes out. Johnson has the ball, and Johnson backs up, regroups. Oh, in and out, over the back, and Central puts it back.
He got it again.
Central back up by 3, 18-15 over Mechanics. And it seems like Lori Brown is unstoppable underneath that basket.
He got 10 points.
Long shot.
Oh, Williams with the big three.
The tie the game up at 18.
Deborah Williams with the big three to tie it up.
We got a minute and 57 seconds to go. Johnson shoots for three, off the rim, rebound by Mechanic Arts. Poole brings the ball up, takes it across half court, and it's stolen by Mechanics. We got it tipped away. Good defense by Poole.
Poole got ripped, and she turned around and ripped it right back. Good defense, good defense.
2-on-1 break.
No quitting that young lady.
Mechanic Arts, if you're in the house, make some noise. St. Paul Central, if you're in the house, make
We have Lori Brown to inbound it. She passes the ball in to Johnson.
I can't hear you. St. Paul Central, are you in the house?
Johnson, or I'm sorry, pass the ball in to Neal. Neal passes the ball to Johnson.
Represent.
All right, we got some battling going underneath between Damara Haynes and Jessica Williams. They were battling for that ball underneath. Central gets the ball here, and was that called a jump ball there? Did you see that, or was that a foul?
There's a foul right there. Not called. We're coming up onto a minute left in the half.
Central shoots, and that was a high sky by Selena Peterson to pull that rebound down.
They're battling now out there. Damar Haynes called for the walk.
Brings the ball up. This is off the player. She steps up. Three-pointer is no good.
Oh, good hustle by Poole. You know, if they're going to take those three-point shots from the trainers, they need to have someone down there for the rebound. You know, they're getting open shots, but they have no one down there to get the boards.
Well, the thing is that
they need to make some adjustments at the half.
Central is pretty much controlling the boards, both offensive and defensive boards here. Mechanics needs to put a body on Lori Brown, see if they can get it pushed out from underneath that basket.
Women's alumni game. Put your hand together for both teams. These ladies are coming out with
And then Central needs to put a body on Tammy Curtis to stop her from shooting these three-pointers. Did you see who called the timeout on this one?
Central
called the timeout, okay, and we have a 18-18 score right now with 41.8 seconds left, and we'll see who takes the halftime lead here before the ladies take a break.
All right, next play, showtime. We got a halftime. We got both St. Paul Central and Mechanic Arts. We're tied up at 18 apiece. Seventh annual Rondo Game, 5K run is coming up. Everybody put this on your calendar for July 17th. If you want to run,
Okay.
8:30 is race time.
Kiana Johnson's going to inbound this ball for Central.
All right, 41 seconds left.
Ball is
in the half.
It started. We got 40 seconds left before halftime. Cross-court pass, a long three by Central. Rebound by Central. And knocked out of bounds by Mechanic Arts. We have 31.4 seconds left. Central's trying to get a score in before halftime here, and Mechanic Arts is trying to deny him. Central shoots a Byron Long three-pointer, rebound by Central. Intercepted, pass intercepted by Mechanics, but knocked off a Mechanics player by Lori Brown.
All the funds go directly into our youth group. No one draws the salary.
Johnson and Neal pass. Neal drives, passes it underneath the basket. Blocked by Mechanics as Hayes tries to shoot. Mechanics trying to get a shot off, and
too much pass in there. Just took the shot. Well, we're tied at half, 18-18. It could be anyone's game.
Any one game. Both teams are playing good defense, hard defense. on the St. Paul Central side, they should be leading because they are controlling both the defensive and offensive boards. So Mechanics is going to have to try to get a game plan together to cut down on Central's rebounding. If they can do that, Mechanics might be able to take a commanding lead. Pass out the Pool. Pool shoots a three-pointer. Another miss and rebound by Central. Mechanics back on defense. Oh, where the air
nice
pass. Mechanics inbounds. Pool brings the ball down.
Here comes the trainers.
Pass over to Peterson. Peterson back to Curtis, and
A long three by Jessica Williams.
I'm sorry, I'd say Curtis, and it was Williams. I'll get the name straight here eventually here. Shot by Central, rebound by Central, shot back by Central, rebound by Mechanics. Mechanics pushes the ball up. Peterson to Pool, Pool back to Peterson across the middle, and it's tied up for a jump ball. Arrow favors Central, favors Mechanics. Mechanics will inbound the ball. We'll say a little bit. Okay, Mechanics inbounds the ball. Williams, and 6, a three-pointer by Mechanic Arts. Shelton shoots it in. Mechanics takes a 21-20 lead. Central brings the ball up. Crosses half court. Neal pass to Johnson. Johnson shoots a two-pointer. Rebound by Central. Put back, blocked by Mechanics. High ball, jump ball favors. Oh, the arrow is pointing towards the Mechanics, but it should be Central.
Possession arrow, but Central gets it.
So Central's got the ball, and errant pass. Oh, recovered by Central.
Amber,
Neal
a little
puts
too
it
hard.
up. And we got a fast break here. And in and out and back up and in and out, and Central on defense and rebounds the ball. Up court to Johnson. Johnson passes up to Brown. Brown, good defense on Brown. A reach-in foul there. Central will inbound the ball. A foul by Mechanics. Brown passes the ball in. And the ball attempted still by Mechanics, goes out of bounds. Jefferson's asking for the ball. And it's a drive to the hoop. It's an air ball, rebound by Mechanic Arts. The ball's pushed up down the court and a layup by Mechanics. And Mechanics takes a 2-point lead. Central to inbound.
Pool with another big basket. Put them up by 2.
Okay, Central's going to inbound the ball here. We have some substitutions here. We have Brown out and Haynes in for Central. Long shot by 3 is an air ball over the hoop.
Peterson with the rebound. Williams with the big 3 for the Trader.
And a Williams shot for a 3-pointer.
Jessica Williams.
Mechanics is now up by 5 points over Central. And a steal by
Poole.
And Poole goes in for a layup, and it is now a 7-point lead by Mechanics. It's almost like Central's ran out of gas right now, and Mechanics is taking full advantage of it. Over and back by Central. Mechanics bound the ball on the side. Valerie Butler to inbound the ball. She inbounds it into Toya Poole, and the ball is knocked away by Central. Mechanics will inbound the ball. Long shot by Mechanics by Poole, and it's on top and comes down. Central rebounds. Central pushes the ball up court. Stops at the 3-point line. Pass into the paint, out of the paint. Johnson with the ball at the top of the key. She drives, passes off, nice pass, and a bad layup. Goes over the basket and rebound by Mechanic Arts.
It's a nice little sequence by the
Butler with the ball, past the Poole, Poole to Williams. Williams to Williams, a 3-pointer. Over the basket, rebound by Central. Off the far side of the hoop. Central shoots a 3-pointer off the rim. Drive to the basket. Rebound by Mechanic Arts.
Central can't buy a basket this half.
Nope.
This quarter.
Central passes off to Poole. Poole pushes it up court to Peterson. Peterson to Butler. Butler out to Peterson. Peterson drives, shoots, and rebound by Central. Off the rim and rebound by Central. Long pass down court. Central sets up for a 3-pointer and over the rim. Rebound by Mechanic Arts.
Here comes Poole. Poole and company.
And Central is flat-footed right now, and Mechanics is taking advantage of it. Drives in for another bucket.
9-point lead by the
And Mechanics now enjoys a 9-point lead over the Central Minutemen. Central brings the ball up to the top of the key, drives into the paint. Ball stolen away by Williams, knocked away by Williams, recovered by Williams. Pass under the basket to Peterson, but Peterson tight-roped the out-of-bounds line and stepped on it. Central inbounds the ball. We got a late buzzer here. I think Central's calling for a substitution before the ball. Oh, the ball was inbound in the wrong spot. Okay, so no substitution. Yes, it is. Central brings the ball up into the paint. Pass out to Jefferson, or is it Peterson? Three-pointer in and out of the bucket. Butler brings the ball up, intercepted by Central, pass back to Mechanics. Double interceptions here. Williams shoots a long one, and it's off the rim. Central rebounds.
That girl ain't scared to pull the trigger on them threes, I tell you that.
Not at all.
There goes Poole. She said, I'm going to take it all the way.
Well, Mechanics
School girls is taking over the game for Mechanic Arts. 11-point lead,
Johnson
31
dribbling
to 20.
the ball. Passes the ball off.
And that's the end of the third quarter. With Mechanic Arts trainers, 31. St. Paul Central Minute Maids, 20.
Well, St. Paul Central enjoyed a 10-0 run on Mechanic Arts, which was 8 points before halftime, scoring the first 2 points after halftime, and it's been an 11-0 run by Mechanic Arts since then.
Well, they've outscored them 13-2 this quarter. They better get their act together or they'll be in trouble.
Well, excuse me, it was a 13-2 run. I forgot about the first 2 buckets there, I guess, but Mechanics is in a commanding lead right now, and it's up to Central to put it back together. They came out this halftime pretty flat-footed, and Mechanic Arts took full advantage of it.
Well, they counter with the youth for Mechanics. They got Butler and Peterson out there pretty much controlling the game. You know, Central better make a run now because they got the starters in for Mechanics. And, you know, no disrespect to them, but they don't move as quick as the ones that were in. But Mike Aline comes out and shuts me up by hitting a big 3.
That was
They gave her a 2. They gave her a 2.
That was
They
a
gave her
2.
a 2. All right, back to the game.
Well, we got a 15-0 run going on, 15-2 run going on by Mechanics in this half. Central trying to answer with some rebounding and a stolen ball.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Good hustle, but the ball went out of bounds here, so Mechanics will be inbounding the ball.
I see what the problem is right now. All right, you look at the size of each squad. Central's got a 2-to-1 advantage pretty much in player personnel, but Mechanics have slowed it down. They know who to have out there on the court. I think Allen's doing a great job of coaching right now. He's got the right mix in there for his team, and they're scoring. Sometimes numbers can bite you in the backside.
Yep.
You got too many players out there, you don't know who to put out there at one time. And actually, they have no one over there coaching their team.
I think a little coaching would have been very helpful for these young ladies here. But in the meanwhile, they still seem to be a bit flat-footed, and they need to pick it up. They need to get a little bit more lively here.
They need the right mix. I mean, they got the center.
There it is. We got another attempted steal.
What they need to do is have Brown play low in the post and just toss it into her and hope she can turn around and, kiss it off the glass like she did in the first half.
Well, while they had her in the paint passing down low, Central did have command all the rebounds. And
there they go.
Yeah, we had a good pass and a good play there.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was Barnes.
That's Barnes there. She tried, I believe
Sasha Barnes.
She almost stole that ball there. Went out of bounds. The Mechanics will inbound it. Looked like it went out the Mechanics player, but I'm not the referee here. Mechanics will inbound. Williams is going to inbound to. Got a drive to the hoop. That's Alita Curtis with the shot from Mechanic Arts. Central rebound. And there's another one by Central. Central trying to answer here. Scores 24-33 right now. Still by Central. Answered all by herself to Williams. And there's another 2 by Central. Makes it 28-33.
33-28.
What'd I say? Okay. Central 28, Mechanics 33. And we got a timeout here. I think the team that's out here for Mechanics kind of ran out of gas here.
No, like I said, they had the youth, the speed on Central. The Mechanics had the starters in. They don't move as quick. So they took advantage of it, and they got back in the game. Now you better believe Allen's going to pull Butler and Peterson back in the game.
Yeah, I'm sure
he
they will
let them have their little run. He got him some rest. He got 6 minutes left. The next 3 minutes is going to make or break this game. You watch.
So we'll see what Mechanics is going to put back out on the floor. We got
sure.
6 minutes,
I'm sure Peterson,
14
Poole,
seconds
Butler,
left to go in the game.
Both Williams are going to be out there for Mechanic Arts. You watch. Yeah.
There's one Williams. There's Curtis.
Well, no, he got Leonard in there.
Curtis is the three-point shooter.
No, he still got the starters out there. No? All right. He's got 2 of the starters out there.
Poole is, Peterson's back on the floor. We got Williams, Shelton. Mechanics got their 2 3-point shooters out there.
He'll wait this. All right, he'll probably wait till the 3-minute mark.
Central's
if they
got the
score
defense
2 more
going
times, he will change it. You watch.
Shelton rebounds, shoots again.
Shell with the shot. Shell with the shot. All right, there's one. The veteran players out there for the trainers. She took that shot like, you know, if y'all gonna be there, she better come with it.
Hey, Central's finally taking off the flat feet and they're starting to move.
Brown again. All right, she's coming. She's gotten hot. She's got 4 points.
Starting to move now. Starting to move.
She leads all scores with 14 points. Lloyd Brown.
Score is St. Paul Central 28, Mechanic Arts 35. Mechanic Arts still got their 3-point shooters out on the floor. They're slowing the game down here a bit because they know if they play a fast game, that's the Central's favor, so they're slowing it down a little bit. Trying to work something in here. Launch a 3-pointer off the rim and out of bounds. So Central will inbound the ball here after that 3-point attempt by Williams. Okay, we got Shelton out and we got the other Williams in. Central brings the ball across half court and trying to set something up here at the top of the key. Pass over to Barnes, 3-point on the way, comes off the rim, rebound by Central. Pass cross court, intercepted by Mechanics. Got a 2-on-2 break, and Mechanics will hold it up and put a play together here. Mechanics pass to Leonard. Leonard shoots the 3-pointer. Air ball, rebound by Central. And a pass under the basket and tried to be too fancy there.
There's
Mechanics
a golden
takes the
opportunity
ball.
to get back in this game on that play right there. They're going to work it around.
Mechanics going to slow it down. They got time on their side as well as a 7-point lead. Mechanics taking it around the horn. They're in no hurry. There's a 3-pointer on the way off the rim. Rebound, it's out of bounds. Williams tried to rebound a shot by the other Williams, and it's out of bounds. Central inbound the ball. And they got 3 minutes and 31 seconds to do something.
All right, see now Allen just made the big switch. He put Poole back in. He's got his players out there now. You know.
Oh, yeah. He's got Butler, Peterson, Poole, Williams, and Williams.
With 3:23 left in the game. It's the trainers for Mechanic Arts 35, the men from Central 28.
Central has Pryor, Brown.
Haynes is out there for him too.
Haynes,
Jefferson,
Barnes,
Pryor. good defense.
Other Central player we couldn't find there was Jasmine Conley. Conley, yeah. 3-pointer by Mechanics is an air ball out of bounds. Ball brought up court by Barnes. Pass out to Jefferson. Drives in. Shoots off the rim. Rebound and in by Haynes.
Still a 5-point game with 2:20 left. Central better pressure if they want to get back in it.
Yep, Central needs to step up that man-to-man and get the ball.
Somebody better go out there and check her. Time's a wasting.
Barnes checks it from the other side and gets to the pass.
Mechanic Arts scores on this possession. If they don't turn it over, the game's over.
Mechanic Arts is just stalling here by passing the ball around.
They need to go foul.
Central's finally pressed them with some defense here.
They need to foul. There you go.
And there's the foul.
They should have did that 30 seconds ago. They're not in the bonus. They got 5 fouls. They got 6 fouls in here. Go on the foul.
All right, people, get your tickets out. Get out your tickets. Ticket number 646. Come on down. You've been a winner. From the men of John Swain in the New York. No, the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, I just want to see if somebody was sleeping in the stand. I don't hear y'all making no noise. The Minutemen are down by 5. We got to do something.
Okay, Central's going to have to create some fouls here real quick. They start sending Mechanics to that foul line without time ticking off the clock. If they let Mechanics just keep inbounding the ball here, game's going to be over real quick.
Going twice.
So Central, you need some quick fouls here, real quick.
There you go. All right, 1:40 left in the game. They need to foul them one more time, get the ball back. They need to go out and foul. You know, this game is over. Oh.
Okay, Central didn't need that.
All they got to do is let the clock run out now. Here's one of the reasons they came back in the second half. Talia pull. And Mechanics, it's a big rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds to the trainer. You can put a fork in them. I think they're done.
Well, let's see. We got 1 minute and 22 seconds left, and there's a such thing as miracles. 3 3-pointers will put them right back, and they do have time, but they need to foul somebody, send them to the free throw line. We got a steal by Central.
It's not going to happen.
She needs some help.
Good try by Talia Poole, but
okay, we got too much time and coming up.
We're under a minute now. You can put this one in the books. The ladies trainers have won their first game between these two schools.
I think you're absolutely positive on that, because with 49.6 seconds left, down by 7 points, and Odell Johnson coming up behind us, I think we're about to hear something.
I need to blow my nose. Wait a minute. Oh, there's a Kleenex.
Isn't
Williams with the ball. Williams to Williams.
Blue and white.
Yeah, no, here.
Down.
Let's. We surrender. We surrender.
Foul on Central.
All right, Odell, I guess your trainers are going to go down in history for winning the first annual, huh?
I believe these sisters out here in blue and white have put their mark on the board.
Williams back to Williams.
Central, you need to catch up. You're behind already.
Well, you know, we don't mind spotting you one. We'll get you next year. Okay, with 34.1 seconds left, let's see, Mechanics at the free throw line.
Jessica Williams at the free throw line. Jessica Williams.
Okay, Jessica Williams at the
Shooting
free
the
throw
one-on-one.
line.
Shooting the one-on-one. And she misses it.
Central rebounds and double teams, pass down court. And Mechanics is challenging.
You need to find an open man.
Got some defense
We're
going
dribbling the
here.
ball. That's what you need.
Three-pointer up.
Oh,
Central rebounds.
put it in the books. This game is over.
We got 12.4 seconds to go, and Mechanics leading by 7 points.
Oh, they blew them both. Oh, 3 layups in a row.
Okay,
for the
Central had 2 layups in a row, and that's the game, folks.
Oh, through the legs. Look at that. Look at that. And it's over, ladies and gentlemen.
And the first annual will go to Mechanic Arts, 37-30 over St. Paul Central. And folks, that was a good game. I hope a lot of you were here to see it live.
Real good game.
And for those of you catching it in TV land, I hope you enjoyed this game as well as we enjoyed it.
To recap the game, though, what did Central win in the long run? They had no coaching over there. They had no one to put a game plan together because they had the players there to compete. But
oh yeah, they had the players, they had the skill.
No game plan on their side. But it was a good, interesting game. No one got hurt. That was the main thing. And I'm sure all the ladies had fun.
It was very good, very exciting game. I hope the men's game proves to be as good as the women's game was. If not, we'll have to send both teams to the locker room and have them review the film and come on back out.
Why you calling them out there for?
All right. Fantastic game. Hope more people get out to see this next year.